Thank you so much for joining me for the weekly Intuitive Life Coaching Oracle Cards readings. I'm so excited to have you here with me. We're going to be using the Intuitive Life Coaching app to do a weekly overview every Sunday. There are actually this is what it will look like if you download it on your phone. This app is available for your iPhone as well as for Android phones. And there are 4 buttons on the screen. The first one is readings, which takes you into the different readings you can do. You can do a 1 card, a 3 card, or a 5 card reading. And then there's the browse button. And if you have the free version, you'll only see 11 cards, but there's actually 77 in this deck. And then there is the journal, which allows you to save your readings by time and date. And then there's the about, which tells you a little bit more about me and Indigo software. So let's get started.
Thank you for joining me for this week's Intuitive Life Coaching Oracle card reading. My name is Kelly T. Smith. We're going to do a 5-card reading to look at the week ahead for October 19th through Saturday the 25th. Our situation for this week is the Mirror card. And the emotional challenge, we have obsession. Our solution is awaken. The coaching advice is a new door. And the potential is trust and forgiveness. When I tune into this week's energy, it's all about creation. It's all about taking ownership for the life that we are creating, for the energy that we are projecting out into the world, for whatever thoughts and feelings that we have that are creating our reality. This week, we are being guided to look at that and to be more specific and to start to notice patterns of what energy we're sending out and what we're getting back in return. This card says everything that is happening in your life is a reflection of your inner world. As I continue to tune into this week's energy in regards to this card, it is really important for us to release any limited beliefs about our self-worth. Self-worth is coming up again as it came up last week as well. But releasing anything that tells us that we're not good enough, because we're in the midst of making great changes in our life right now. And in order for things to shift for us, we have to take ownership as to why things are the way they are. And that's because we're entertaining certain beliefs and we are in the habit of recreating similar things. And as we start to pay attention to that, as we start to pay attention to the relationships, to the dynamics in our relationships that are related to how we feel or believe or think of the other person, then we begin to be able to take ownership for the energy that we're sending out that's creating our reality. And as we focus on that, we'll be able to release things that no longer serve us. It says all the answers that you currently seek are within you. Your outer world is merely a reflection of your inner world. If you're in turmoil within, your life will be in turmoil. If you do not like yourself, most likely you will meet a lot of people that do not like you either. If you feel like you're not good enough, you'll most likely know a lot of people who make you feel like you are not good enough. Change your world from within, and you will change your outer world as well. It's easy to feel like everything is happening to you, but if you take a closer look within, you will find that everything is happening within you. This card comes to you today to remind you that you are creating your reality. Your reality is a reflection of your thoughts, actions, and belief. if you take time to do the inner work that is needed, you will create a new reflection for yourself. Nothing is outside of you. Everything is a mirror of what is happening within you. For our emotional challenge this week is obsession. So if, as an emotional challenge, if we are continually focusing on something over and over again and not being willing to let it go, that is what this card represents. But the guidance that we're getting this week is about shifting our focus in the direction of what we want and not what we don't want, in what we want to create and not what we fear, or in the relationships that we do want to have, not the relationships that are no longer serving us or that are causing us pain. So this energy is about shifting our focus as we're really shifting the energy around our creating a new reality for ourselves in general. It says it's time to get out of your head and back into your heart. This card comes to you today to tell you that this situation, problem, or concern is consuming you. You are letting this consume your every thought, feeling, and emotion. You are overthinking the situation, and there could also be some paranoia involved. You are playing out the worst case scenario in your mind over and over again. It's time to take a step back from the situation and call in your angels and guides to assist you with this. No amount of worrying and obsessing is going to make the situation better. In fact, it will make it worse. Find a way to think about something else. Do something that will help you take your mind off the situation. You cannot solve this problem with the same mindset that created it. It's time for you to breathe and ask for guidance. Go for a walk, take a nap, or do something that will help you take your mind off this problem or situation. This obsession is creating a very stressful situation for you. If you're being asked to let go of this concern and have faith that everything will work out for your highest good. When you let go and stop obsessing, you will be able to see the solution to this problem or concern. There is still hope, and this card comes to you today to tell you that the situation is not as hopeless as you think it is. Get out of your mind and back into your heart. Trust that all is well, and it will be. And the solution, wow, the message is over and over again to take ownership for the reality that we are creating for ourselves, and to really look at the energy that we are projecting out into this world. And we have the Awaken card, which is all about making decisions for ourselves, not letting other people run us or making decisions out of fear of what other people are going to think. So as we begin to awaken to our true selves, to what we want, then we are going to powerfully project that energy out into the world, and that is what will become our reality. Rather than being on autopilot and doing what we think we should be doing, or just continuing to follow the same habitual patterns and do the same things that we're always doing. If we want change, then we're going to have to shift, go within, start to make decisions for ourselves, and allow ourselves to move in the direction that is for our highest good, not worry about what other people want us to be doing. It says you're no longer letting people dictate your life and run it for you. You are awake, you know who you are, what you want, what is most important to you, and how to achieve it. You know who you truly are on a soul level, and you are no longer letting people dictate your life and run it for you. What was previously hidden is now out in the open for you to see. You are no longer seeing the world through the same eyes. You are seeing the world in a new way, through your soul's eyes. This awakening is truly inspirational for all those around you. You are inspiring others and leading the ways for others to awaken to their true selves. The veil has been lifted, and you are one of the awakened souls that is leading the way for others to awaken to their truth. I'm getting the message about awakening, and this card is about not letting others dictate who we are or what we should be doing. But the intuitive guidance that I'm getting today is all about being empathic. It's all about recognizing that we may be confusing our energy with other people's energy, or we may be taking on other people's problems. So this week is really important for us to focus on our own space, our own energy, and what we are projecting out, and release everyone else's influence, including energetic influences such as being empathic. So really work on holding your space this week and figuring out what is most important to you, and not letting other people's will or what other people want make the decisions for you. The coaching advice is new door. As we're creating a new reality for ourselves, we're also letting go of old relationships that are no longer serving us. And relationships is really big for this week. Relationship with ourselves and the relationships with others. And as we walk through new doors, and the intuitive message that I'm getting around new doors is new opportunities, but it's also new relationships, soul family, true love, even romantic relationships, new friendships. If we want those things for ourselves, we have to be willing to let go of relationships that no longer vibe with us, that are no longer in harmony with the new beliefs that we have, the new way of doing things. We have to be willing to let go of toxic relationships and open that door for new experiences and new relationships. It says your prayer have been answered and a new door is being held open for you. New relationships and experiences cannot and will not enter your life if all your energy is focused on relationships and situations that no longer serve you. Make room for new loving people and experiences to enter your life. As your life falls apart, it also falls together. Let go of the resistance to move into the unknown. Call on your angels and guides to help you make this a smooth transition. Your prayers have been heard and a new door is being held open for you. All you have to do is trust and walk through it. And another major relationship card in the potential is trust and forgiveness. It is time for you to let your guard down and learn to trust again. And trust is a big reason why we do not open up to new experiences, why we do not walk through new doors, why we do not invite new healthy relationships to come into our life, or new healthy opportunities, or even work-related things. It's trusting and letting go of the past and not recreating the past, or more importantly, learning from the past. Things happen that cause us to put up walls, close up, and hide from the world in order to keep from getting hurt. The way to heal this is not through avoiding new experiences, opportunities, or people that come into your life. That will only keep the pain of the past alive. The way to heal this is through forgiveness, forgiving yourself and others. So today, be willing to learn from the past and step into the present. Take all that you have learned from painful past experiences and use this knowledge to create a better life for yourself. Trust that all of the people, opportunities, and experiences that are for your highest good will enter your life. Take down your walls, let yourself learn from the past, and trust in the present. Go boldly out into the world and shine your beautiful light. Open your heart and let love in. Thank you so much for listening to this week's Intuitive Life Coaching Oracle Card Reading. My name is Kelly T. Smith, and as always, you can find me at www.intuitivelifecoachingwithkelly.com. Have a wonderful week.